Hello, everybody. Good morning. It is Tuesday. I hope you're going to have a productive day. I have so much to do. First, let's make coffee and a quick breakfast, and then we'll go to the orthodontist. I have braces at 48 years old. At the time, my parents didn't have the finances to get braces when I was younger. Now I can afford it myself. They've been on since November. We had a hiccup with that. They wanted to expand my palate, so they put in a palate expander. After they put on the orthodontist placed palate expander, I did not do well. I'm almost 50, so I think your tolerance is a little different for that kind of stuff when you're a kid versus when you're an adult. It was cutting into my tongue. Thankfully, they were able to squeeze me in. It was Monday or Tuesday before Thanksgiving. And then me and my husband were gonna fly out to Las Vegas that Black Friday for his 50th birthday celebration. And we were going to the Usher concert and everything. So I was like, we need to get this thing out because I'm in miserable pain. It's cutting into my tongue. I cannot eat, I cannot talk. It was torture. So they got me in. I had to actually drive to a different location in Georgia versus the one that I go to in Sandy Springs, Georgia. So I was able to get off work, go drive all the way out there. So I made it out there. They were able to get it off. Thanksgiving was better. Las Vegas vacation was better. The Usher concert, everything was better because we got that palate expander out. He wanted me to think about whether or not I was going to get it put back in and then do the surgically placed one, have surgery and all that as well. I thought about it over the holidays. After the holidays, when I went to see him in January, I told him, no, sir, let's figure something else out. So he went back to the drawing board and decided we would do rubber bands to fix my crossbite. Other than the palate expander, I've got rubber bands in right now. That's why I'm speaking odd. The braces have been fine. I've had some tenderness when they tighten them, soreness with the bands, but other than that, it's been a good experience. I have a more advanced type of braces. It's custom made to my teeth, so it's more high tech. I've had them on since November. He told me 18 months. We're chugging along well. The doctor, he is 10 out of 10, recommend, because he really listened to me during that whole palate expander situation. He listened to me and the fact that I was not comfortable with the plan. He came back with another plan. Because of that, 10 out of 10, I'd highly recommend this doctor. Let's make our coffee and breakfast before we head out to the orthodontist.
It's the end of the weekend, but I still wanna turn up. Yeah, I still wanna turn up. All I want is to go again, but you ain't picking your phone up. Why you messing my head up? Any night, any day, let me take you away. All I need is just saying yeah, 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 yeah. Better nights, better days, when you're here with me, babe. Cause you're all that I crave, so I wonder, where are you? Where are you? Don't hide away from me when I need you most. We got love guaranteed, and I have to know, say, where are you? Don't be so hard to reach, just pick up your phone. Tell me where you'll be, cause I gotta know. Let me know when you're ready, cause I made reservations. Too many invitations, and the last night was heavy. I need communication. Tell me where's your location. Used to talk 24/7, every other second, just to make sure we were up to date. Now it's closer to 11, and I ain't hearing nothing. I just need to know that you're okay. Where are you? Baby, don't hide away from me when I need you most. We got love guaranteed, and I have to know, say, where are you? Hey, don't be so hard to reach, just pick up your phone. Tell me where you'll be, cause I gotta know. Any night, any day, Let me take you away. All I need is you saying yeah, yeah, yeah. Better nights, better.
That breakfast was so good. I like making little bowls like that because it's just quick, easy, it's light. I don't too much like to eat a heavy breakfast when I first wake up. Lots of protein, balance. I'm gonna take this immunity shot with turmeric, pineapple, vitamin C, probiotics. With turmeric, you need black pepper to help with absorption, to help your body with inflammation. So yeah, it has black pepper in there too. But these are really good. So I wear a mask at work, even though it's not mandatory for us to wear a mask anymore at work. I provide anesthesia to the patients, and I still like to wear a mask because people are coming in sick, not knowing they're sick yet. A lot of times when my patients are waking up from their anesthetic, they cough, sneeze, whatever the case may be. Just to protect myself and my patients, I wear a mask. I also do immunity things to protect myself. I'm going to the orthodontist today. I took this turmeric immunity shot after a breakfast bowl. Got so much going. My to-do list is so long, and I'm gonna share that with you guys a little bit later on this vlog. I have adult ADHD, and I don't particularly want to take a stimulant quite yet. I want to try natural ways of dealing with it. So I found this natural supplement for focus, and so far I like it. I don't work but 3 days a week. I don't typically eat breakfast that early. I'll drink coffee. But when I take it with just coffee and no food, I don't like the way it makes me feel. A little nauseous, but when I eat something, I take it and I feel fine. So this morning after my bowl, I took this. It helps with focus, it helps with those ADHD concentration issues. I need that right now because my to-do list has me all over the place. I'm gonna show you how I keep up with my to-do list. This is a good supplement called Vantira Elevate. It clears the fog, helps with distraction, all that. It helps with energy, focus, supports gut health, supports healthy stress levels. So far, I'm liking it. I've noticed it's giving me a kick of energy, helps me with clarity, focus. I really like it. I'm gonna keep taking this for sure. Just left the orthodontist. Love this orthodontist so much, and that's them there, but they are so good. They did change me out to a power chain, so I'm gonna be really sore, and change my elastics where they cross over pretty much like my tongue from the top left to the bottom right. It's gonna be interesting talking and eating and trying to wear this as much as possible, but they're a great company. All right, so what's next? Let me show you my to-do list. So I use a iPad Air. Now, I am more of a traditional person in that I like to write on paper. However, it's not convenient. When you're on the go, having paper, this isn't working for me. And I do like the idea of being more green, of decreasing my carbon footprint. So the idea of doing things digital is definitely something I want to try to do more of. I've been having access to this for years, but I want to actively initiate this in my daily life all the time. I have this little book bag purse I purchased off of Amazon. I'm an Amazon queen, and it fits perfectly into my bag. Since we just got back from the orthodontist, I told you they did a power chain. I'm continuing to wear the bands across this way. It's gonna decrease on how much I eat though, and it's gonna also decrease on, I say talking, but I'm talking right now just fine. But let's continue to talk about my plan, child, my to-do list. I'm credentialing for a new job. When we credential for certified registered nurse anesthetist, the nurses that provide anesthesia to most of people in America, it's a long process to credential. It is a long process. Typically, I'll say on average, there are some places that can do it faster, but on average, it takes 90 days, 3 months, when most of us can go to a job and start working the next day once they run your background check or whatever. In this field, it takes upward to 90 days to credential you, get you squared away to start working at a company. So I'm working on credentialing with this particular company. My to-do list is so long, y'all. But what I'm liking about this whole digital thing is I found this template on Notability. I think that's the app I'm using. Yeah, Notability, and it had templates that different people have created and uploaded into the Notability community. So I went and found one minimal. I don't want it too busy because I have a little bit of ADHD. I needed something simple. I found one as a to-do list, and it has your top priority things. It has your reminders, things you need to do, and it also has to do, and then it has upcoming, and it has notes. And so my top priority stuff is the stuff that I want to get done as far as just absolutely want to get done today if possible. And then my to-do list is a running to-do list. And then my reminders, things that I may have already initiated, like emails, communications with people that I want to follow up on. I put that on the reminders. Upcoming means something I need to take care of. For example, for the upcoming, I'm not doing it now, but at the end of this week, I need to pay a deposit for a vacation in February to Jamaica. I also need to get ready for that trip. It's not something I need to do right now, but it's something that I want to keep at the top of my mind. On my to-do list, I'll give you some examples. I need to get a COVID booster. I need to get my PALS recertification. When caring for people you give anesthetics to, you need to be certified in airway management, resuscitation, things like that. For the layperson, the non-medical people, that would be CPR, BLS. But we take an advanced level of that, which is called ACLS, and then PALS, which is for pediatrics. I need to get my pediatrics recertified because the current company I'm working with, we don't take care of children. With the new company, there will be some periodic things where we will be possibly taking care of children for ear tube placement, things like that. I've got to do that. I got to give them 2 years worth of case logs, meaning cases I've done over the past 2 years. I've talked to my company, the HR department. They're pulling that data for me. And then W-9 form, because I'm 1099 too, okay? I got to give them a photo headshot. And then I'm getting my licenses renewed in Tennessee. They're working on that for me. I already did orthodontist. I can mark that off the list. I just got back from the orthodontist, so I can keep it digitally. What I like about digital is you can circle things, move them around. Honey, we're about to take this to a whole nother level because we're gonna make sure we stay organized during this whole transition. And we got some other business endeavors that we're working on, my husband and I. I need to be staying organized as possible, and using digital technology to do so is gonna really help me out. Okay, so I did not finish my coffee before I went to the orthodontist appointment. So we're gonna heat this up so we can finish drinking this, honey, because we're not wasting our coffee, baby. Now, what I did with this one is I did oat milk, coconut creamer, and I did a pod that has B12, Viva, the Viva pod from Nespresso. I think that's what it's called. Anyway, I did that. I didn't get to finish it because I was always in a hurry, child. They don't play about you being late. They're like, where you at? They will call you and say, where are you? And here in Atlanta, it's a little bit challenging getting places sometimes. Trips that normally take 10 minutes can take you 30. Anyway, I made it, but dumping everything I need to do into my iPad, it really did help me sleep. It helped getting it down on paper. It helped me feel more organized. That was a huge help. I'm going to add under notes because some of these things are priority, and laundry is something I do in between. We're gonna put laundry to clean house. My plan was to hire a cleaning lady, but now that plans have changed and we might be leaving soon to move out of state, I don't see the point in doing that. We'll wait till we get there. Time is valuable. You never get time back. Time is one of those commodities that you never get back. Once it's gone, you can spend and make money back as long as you're healthy, able to work, but time will never come back to you. If you'd rather spend your money on someone to come clean your house once a month, twice a month, the deep cleaning stuff. Most of us don't have time to do that because we have such busy work schedules. Some of us are working 2 jobs. I don't have to tell everybody the reality here in America. Think to yourself, where do you want to spend the money that you make? If you have extra money and you like to get nails and hair done, I cannot keep my house clean. I really would like a cleaning lady. Then you can decide, I don't want to do nails and hair anymore. I want to hire a cleaning lady to come deep clean once a month. That's okay. Don't let anybody shame you into thinking that's too bougie. If you want to have someone come clean your house once a month, don't let anybody shame you. People spend money on what they want. If you want to on a cleaning lady once a month, that's okay. If it's going to keep your sanity intact, if it's going to help you organize your family and keep your family in a clean home, then that's okay. Don't let nobody shame you into doing what you feel like is going to help you balance your lifestyle and sanity. I don't mind doing the weekly things, but when it comes to the deep cleaning, it really does become a challenge for me because I do have a hip dysplasia that I was born with. I was born with a bad left hip. So when I do a lot of the deep cleaning type things like scrubbing the showers, things like that, it really irritates my hip, and then I'm in pain and out of commission or pushing through the pain for a week or two. So that goes into me protecting my body, not just my sanity. This is a new age and a new time. Whatever you need to do to organize your family, you do it. I just got some packages from Amazon that I need to open. So let's get those and we'll open those together. Got our packages, honey. I also ordered data. I'm not sure what that is.
He'd be like, how you don't know what you order?
Child, women have so many things on our mind. We're managing ourselves, everybody in our house. Sometimes you just forget what you ordered. I'm trying to protect my little name too, my little address, y'all. We know folks be out here in the streets, which ain't no reason to be stalking me because I'm an old lady. Y'all don't want to stalk me. I'm not gonna open it, but we got toilet paper. I ordered my toilet paper from Amazon. Let me get my box cutter. I don't go to the grocery store anymore. I Instacart. Remember I just told you about whatever you want to spend your money on to make your sanity and your household more organized, you do that. I don't go to the grocery store. The only time I may go is if I pick up cake or something like that, but I do Instacart, and I'll Instacart Publix, I'll Instacart Costco. Costco Instacart is like the best thing ever because you guys know how Costco is, and it's in bulk. And with it being in bulk, it's just challenging. With my hip too, I told you about my hip. So I usually Instacart all my groceries, especially Costco. I always tip extra because they're lugging big things of water, all the big bulky things that we buy for my family. So I always tip them a little extra when I do Costco. Let's see what else we got. Let's see what this first thing is. I ordered some open air headphones. I have some by this other company, Stokes. And they were expensive. They were over $200. They were fine for a while, but now they haven't been wanting to charge. I use those for work, put it under my scrub cap. If I get a call on my way home or in between cases at lunchtime, it's easier to take that call if I have that earpiece in. We have downtime at work. I like listening to audiobooks. I'm a huge book lover. What are you guys reading right now? Let me just show you what I'm reading. Is everything backwards? Let's see what I think I can switch it around. Is that how you guys are seeing me? I think it might be backwards. Am I backwards? Yes, how about that? I think we were backwards the whole time. But here we go, we good now. So the book Women of Troublesome Creek. I just started reading this. This book is interesting so far. I'll read you the description. The folks of Troublesome Creek have to scrape for everything except books, thanks to Roosevelt's Kentucky Pack Horse Library Project. Troublesome's got its traveling librarian, Cussie Mary Carter. Cussie's not only a book woman, she's also the last of her kind. Her skin, a shade of blue, unlike most anyone else. Not anyone is keen on Cussie's family or the government's new book program. Along her treacherous route, Cussie faces doubters at every turn. If Cussie wants to bring the joy of books to the complex and hard Scrabble Kentuckians, she's going to have to confront dangers and prejudice as old as the Appalachians and suspicion as deep as the Polar. Inspired by the true blue-skinned people of Kentucky and the brave Kentucky Pack Horse Library Service of the 1930s, the book Women of Troublesome Creek is a story of raw courage, fierce strength, and one woman's belief that books can carry us anywhere, even back home. So far, this book is really good. There's racism with their blue skin because they're from France. There's a group from France that came over here and settled in the Kentucky Appalachian area that had a blue hue to their skin. People were racist towards them. As we know, we have other racist issues in America. And so far, the book is really good. And also sexism in this. It's so far really good. A co-worker, a fellow nurse at work bought me this book. She knows I'm a book lover. So far, so good. What are you guys reading? In my other vlogs, I also share what I'm reading as well. So the audio books, I like to have an earpiece in. So if we have downtime at work, like long gaps, like if we're waiting for a patient, if they're late, I'm never listening to stuff during patient care, never listening to stuff when I'm prepping for patient care. Let's make sure we put that out there, okay? When I'm with my patients, I'm highly vigilant, hyper focused on every breath that they take, I'm watching them. I wanted to get another pair, but I didn't want to spend another $200. I bought these for my husband, for him to wear when he's out. And the benefit of open air ones is that you can still hear people around you talking to you, hear people coming up behind you, things like that. So that's why I really like them. So I ordered these from Amazon. They were running them on sale. These are $60-something, but they were running them on sale for $30. So I actually ordered two pair. I ordered one for me, and I'm gonna gift one to my oldest daughter because we're gonna start going to walk at the mall. I'm gonna put my little ankle weights on, put my weighted vest and go walk at the mall to try to get some fat burning because we need to burn a little bit of this right here. Got these so me and her can have music playing as we're walking. And then let's see what else we got here. And then I also ordered, it's the little protection cases for these open air earbuds. You can put this on a little sleeve and it has a little chain. You can hook it to your purse, book bag, keys, whatever you want to hook it, protect it. So I'm gonna let you guys know how I feel about these. My husband likes them. We all have a little different taste and that's okay.
Don't prove me wrong, prove you right. Don't prove me wrong, prove you right.
I ordered, these are cute. I'm sure you guys have been seeing these on Instagram and all of that. I got them in black, one for me and one for my daughter. I'm probably gonna order another for my other daughter. I want to see the quality first because her birthday's coming up next month. It's these little hair caps with the little bow in the front. You can tie the little bow in the front and it holds it on a little bit better. The satin. I think they're cute. They came in different colors. I need to create like an Amazon storefront because I am an Amazon queen. Pretty much everything in our house, if it didn't come from a store, like groceries, most of our stuff comes from Amazon. I ordered 2 of these black hair caps with the bow in the front. And the thing is, I have this wonderful stylist here in Atlanta. She is so amazing. She does these amazing closures and sew-ins, and she also sells her own hair. I'm gonna miss her so much. But I say this, but honey, I will drive. When I have big occasions coming up, I like to do a nice sew-in because her sew-ins last forever. Not forever, for months. When I went to Las Vegas, I think I got my hair done the 1st of November. That hair stayed until I got it done again for my birthday in January. And that's when I got the curly hair. That was so good. But anyway, I'll probably just drive down here to see her when I'm ready to get another sew-in. But right now I'm just in between, just kind of letting my hair rest. So I'm gonna do my hair a little bit later, do some deep conditioning, all that stuff. So yeah, that's that. So that's why I got these new ones so I can have new fresh hair caps. What else we got in this order? Maybe a little bit personal, but this is a channel for women. It's a channel for women, honey. For us over 40, but hopefully some women under 40 are watching this too so you can prepare for life over 40. But I got these and my daughter actually turned me on to this company. They're on Amazon because they sell like the boric acid suppositories. But when I was looking at her page on Amazon, I noticed she had the feminine wash as well. I've been using this feminine wash for over 3 years. Yeah, probably 3.5 years. Perfect, amazing. It has the boric acid in it, has aloe vera, prebiotics, wonderful. So I ordered 2. I fill up this glass pump bottle that's in my shower. These are good, highly recommended for the feminine hygiene regimen. So that's all I got from Amazon today. I think more things are coming. I wanted to talk about boundaries because I've had situations over my adulthood where boundaries have come up and I wanted to talk to you guys about that. I've dealt with issues with boundaries in the past, and I know you have too. I wanted to go through a couple of things. Boundaries are limits that protect personal space and well-being. So if your personal space and well-being aren't feeling protected, that means someone has crossed over boundaries. There are different types of boundaries. There's emotional boundaries, there's physical boundaries, there's time boundaries, there's digital boundaries as well, because in the age of social media, there's digital boundaries as well. You need to understand that setting boundaries is not selfish. It's not selfish, it's okay. It's actually necessary for healthy relationships. It's also necessary for your mental state. First, you need to recognize when there's a need for boundaries. When you're feeling overwhelmed, resentful, then that probably means you need to set some boundaries between you and that person, that group of people, or that job or situation. Make time to reflect on your personal needs and how you feel. And if you're not able to do that, means that you're being encroached on. Your personal space is being encroached on. But you need to be clear in your communication. When you're communicating about your boundaries, you need to be very clear. You need to say the I feel statement. I feel this. And if people can't accept that, then they shouldn't be your friends or whatever in your space. First, list out to yourself or out loud what's acceptable, what's unacceptable, right? And you need to demonstrate that with your communication, with your body language. Stay consistent and be assertive. And also when you are dealing with pushback, when people want to push your boundaries, you need to remain calm. You need to reiterate your needs and then stand by that. And then when it comes to your self-care, you need to make sure you prioritize your well-being and respect your own limits. You need to respect your limits. When you set them, you need to respect yourself and maintain those boundaries that you set. And you need to know when to adapt, but to also maintain the core boundaries. So with family, address emotional ties and expectations diplomatically. You need to manage social obligations without guilt. Don't feel guilty when you don't feel like going somewhere. It's okay. In my line of work, where I pour into people all the time, where I am caring for people all the time, then sometimes I make plans, but then at the end of the day, when it's time to actually fulfill those plans, I'm drained and I don't want to go. That's okay. Don't feel guilty about that. With coworkers, maintain professionalism and respect at work. Even though when you're stating your boundaries, do so so respectfully, do so professionally. And then evolving relationships. Like I said earlier, there'll be times when you have to evolve, you have to make adjustments. It's okay to adjust boundaries over time. The positive impact of setting boundaries reduces stress, it improves mental health, it actually boosts self-esteem because you feel empowered. And then I have found that when I set boundaries, sometimes it impacts certain relationships in a negative way, but over time, it impacts me and my sanity in a positive way. And at the end of the day, I've got to make sure that my cup is full for myself and for those counting on me. So if there are certain relationships that are draining, that are compromising your sanity, you have to set boundaries. So I hope that little encouragement helps to let you know that it's okay to set those boundaries and don't feel guilty about it. It will hurt. A lot of times it will hurt, especially if it's people who you thought highly of and who you were really fond of. It will hurt. I'm not gonna sit here and make it seem like take that lightly, that it does not hurt. It does. But overall, you have to think of your feelings. And of course, your family, your friends, your husband, your children, they're thinking about it too, but they're also thinking about themselves. So they're not always thinking about you, and that's okay, because I want them to be thinking about their own sanity and their own well-being. But you're the only person who's gonna think about your well-being all day long because you're with yourself all day long. So that being said, protect yourself, protect your sanity. If anything I've learned about being over 40, that has been the best lesson I've learned. At the end of the day, people are living their life the best way they can. A lot of times it's not malicious, a lot of times it's not personal. It's self-preservation from you being pulled and drained and pulled and drained and pulled and drained, because people will let you. They will let you pour into them constantly and not think about the fact that you are almost empty. That's your job to make sure you don't get empty. One thing I've learned over being 40 is it's okay to say no. It's okay to set boundaries. It's okay to cut off friendships, leave jobs, leave churches if they're not serving you. It's okay to leave relationships if they're not serving you. You have to make sure you protect yourself so you can show up in your purpose. So keep your heart open, keep love flowing, light flowing, but protect yourself. All right, so I got through the initial assessments and now I'm gonna start this PALS recertification course. It'll take me a couple of hours, a few hours to do. It is now 3:37, so I should get it done well before bedtime. So thank you guys for joining my vlog today, and I'll see you guys very soon. Bye-bye.